Have you always wanted to learn electronics, but you don't have any of the gear to do it? Well, I've got something for you. Tinkercad, one of the most amazing 3D design websites on the web right now, also has a way to learn electronics. If you open up Tinkercad, you're going to look at something and you're going to see something called circuits right here. This section allows you to learn electronics without actually owning anything. So let's go take a look. Let's start by creating a new circuit. And so this is going to start up, and it's pretty cool. So let's start with a power source. Let's say a 9-volt battery. And you know what? Let's add a light. So I'm going to drag a light in there. Now I'm going to take this light and I'm going to wire it. I'm going to go cathode to red and anode to black. And let's run it and see what happens. Huh. Didn't work. That's odd. So I know what I did. I put the anode on the negative and the cathode on the positive, and they need to be reversed. The anode needs to always be on the positive. So to change the wire, I first have to click on the wire and then move the dot. Same thing with the other one. I click on the wire first, then move the dot. So now I should work, right? It's on the right direction and it exploded. I blew up my LED. You know why? Because I put too much power into LED. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to actually have to add a resistor to slow down the current. There's way too much current in this. That's why it's blowing my LED. So I'm going to stop the simulation. I'm going to bring this resistor in here, and I'm going to click on the wire, move the circle, click on the tip here, and move it down to the wire. So the resistor can go anywhere in the circuit as long as it's in the circuit. It will slow down the flow. Imagine this being like a water hose and water's flowing through it. As long as we slow it down at one point, it's going to slow down the whole circuit. So now we hit start simulation and I've got my light lit up. Super cool. I can even add things like a push button. So let's put the push button in the circuit. So I'm going to grab it and drag it in. Now I'm going to click on the wire first. Take the circle, put it there. Now I'm going to click on the top of the switch and put it here. Now, the button activates the top two or the bottom two. This is the two connectors. These two wires here are always connected. Okay, so now I'm going to start the simulation, push my button, and my light lights up. It's super cool. In fact, there are so many different things you can choose here. So what I recommend that you do is just start by playing with the basic components and something like a 9-volt power supply. Learn how circuits work. And then, once you feel comfortable, I'll show you how to do some really interesting stuff. Thanks for watching.